Hey guys, Anthony Michael here, Texas Chainsaw Restorations. There's no saw in this video. I'm actually at work. I'm on my break. But I've had a few people reach out to me regarding booking a restoration and wondering how much it would cost, things like that, what the cheapest option is. So at one time I did offer a cheaper option, which would have been just, basically using cheaper material. But I've since totally just abandoned that completely, just because it's worth it to get the saw done with the right stuff. And if you only have one saw, my advice is, and I'm not just plugging myself, I'm not just plugging my restorations, but I kind of am, because if you only have one saw, okay, and you've already, say you paid $250, $300 for it, maybe, on Facebook Marketplace or eBay, and you want to do the same quality restoration that I'm putting out, using the same materials and all of that, believe me when I tell you, you're going to spend that and more than likely trying to get it done. So at the end of it, you may have $800-900 invested in one saw, but if you buy one for $250 or $200 or less, and then you invest another $250 and you get all of the work done that you need done, and you get back exactly what you want, it makes it worth it. I've invested thousands of dollars over the last 2 years, with receipts, guys. Like, that's not an exaggeration. We're talking maybe $3,200, $3,400 in material, paints, things like that, replacement parts, handle wraps. I've experimented with, and decals. I've experimented with so many different things, trying to perfect the restorations and get the most authentic restoration, even down, not just the color of the paint, guys, but also the chemical compounds of the paint, because you got to remember, back in those days, the paint they used was lead based. So, but I finally found a company that not only matches the color perfectly, but they've also matched it chemically, minus the lead. It lays the same. So if you spray a part with the paint that I use and hold it up against an original part, you really can't tell the difference. It responds the same way to the lighting. It lays on the magnesium casting the same. It's the best route to go. So if you're wondering if it's worth investing in a restoration, for one saw, it is. Now, if you've got several saws that you'd like to do it to, then yeah, go the route that I went. And I always share the information. People ask, where do you get this, where do you get that, what do you use for this, and I'll tell you. But if you just want to get it done and save yourself the headache, and you want it all done for you, I have everything that you need, and I can get it done. Even the Leatherface replica, same thing. It endures the same exact process, but you'll save a lot of money. At the end of the day, you'll save a lot of money if you just if you book it with me, because I only did what I did with the spending the amount of money, just because I was so unhappy with the first couple saws that I had done. If you want to spray your saw with lemongrass, that's totally fine. It's a very, very good alternative. I personally think that key lime green is a better alternative to farm yellow. I know a lot of people use key lime green, Rust-Oleum for later model colors, but Rust-Oleum makes a much better later model color called Tropical Leaf, and it's way closer than key lime. If you want to go that route, that's fine, but after seeing the quality and how the lemongrass restorations held up over time, and how they hold up against gas and stuff, that's why I went and spent the money I did. I went ahead and bought a big compressor and a gravity-fed paint gun, and realized that no matter what I did, I was wasting so much paint. The saws are small, and I'm painting them by part, so I didn't need a big gun like that. You could almost do it with an airbrush. It's how small the things are. But eventually I bought a smaller paint gun, from Amazon, and did it that way. So yeah, I mean, there's a lot of routes you can go, and I promise you that you'll save a lot more money if you just book it with me. That's the way to go. So I just wanted to make that video so I can kind of communicate with all of y'all at one time, because I've had quite a few people reach out about getting it done before Halloween. So keep that in mind, and if you guys have any other questions, feel free to hit me up here on my YouTube channel in the comments, or message me directly on my Facebook page, Texas Chainsaw Restorations. Thank you guys. Have a good day.